Hello, welcome back. Last time was the first real major stumper of a puzzle, because there was a surprisingly large explosion of possibility space when I was only really expected to explore one branch. Or maybe not, given the name of the level. Anyway, yeah, so I know how the hint system works now, so I can use it again if I need it again. Anyway, let's go to the next level. Blocked.
Half out of curiosity, half out of concern, Fitch messaged Jan again, hoping some bridges remained unburnt, but it didn't matter either way. None of the messages were being read.
Jan's gone. Yeah. Hold on, none of the messages were being read. That implies more knowledge. So this whole story has taken place from... Right, I had a thought that I want to share before I go too much further here. And I'm interrupting myself to say it, so let me finish what I was saying first. This whole story has taken place from Fitch's perspective. That, the messages being unread seems like more information than he would have. I've been thinking, since there's an implication of a second loop of some sort, since I've gotten exactly half completion credit in all the worlds I've completed, and this has all been from Fitch's perspective so far, I wonder if we're gonna get Jan's perspective in a second, like a back half of the game after this. Could be. Alright, so this is the pushing action that I get, and somehow that needs to result in something landing here. I can almost see how that would happen. Can I turn that almost into an actually? Let's see here. So where the cutouts are is going to give me the best angle. Yeah, so I need to get a block up there, which is already set up to do like this. And step on that. First, let's see what this does. Drops there. I need to make sure that's not a valid drop point. And that the other one isn't either. The other one. There's like... Okay, how much more is there? So if I put this... here, that's... What is that? A valid drop point. Okay, so then if I put this... one more toward the camera in this direction. Next thing that happens is that. Okay, sure. So then I make a stack of 2 and put them in that location. Better yet, let's first move this one more this way. One more, okay, instead let's use this one. What the heck is that gonna do? Oh, already things are happening. It's fine. Okay, sure, it'll still just go on there. So let me dispose of that one that's in the way of so many things. Right, you just should be anywhere else. That's gonna push. No! Okay, so it drops it there. Okay, so let's think about what's actually being seen here from the falling things perspective. Actually, that's kinda good. Kinda. Okay, so what it needs to not see is like this triangle and this square. How is that gonna happen? Am I sure the part with the cutout is, well, it's less ground to cover, because, like, from this angle, there are all sorts of valid places this could land. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't cover that much. Now, the red cube, could be somewhere interacting with the perspective while one of these is the thing that hits the switch. That may be part of the puzzle. Okay. So this is already set up to go up there. I think that is step 1. It might not be though, but I think it is. So so one more time, if I push this. Interestingly, you don't ever go here, even though that would seem like a valid spot. What's invalid about that? Why does it insist on dropping 1 instead of dropping 0? Does it have to do with the position of this thing that gets revealed? What if I move you? Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's just iterate a little bit and see what effect everything has. So that'll go on top, of course. The thing that I wanted to do at some point and have been avoiding doing for no reason at all is to make a stack of 2 and see what that does. This is not the right perspective that will allow me to put those together. This could be one. It is. Okay. Stack of 2. Yeah, there it falls 0. But for some reason it doesn't if it's revealing this floor behind. I don't know why. Maybe it knows something about what is actually there versus what it sees. I don't have a mental model to explain that rule inconsistency yet. And when I want to get up there, of course I can just do it because that's traversable. Okay, this is called blocked. Now, once again, that'll fall for some distance, just out of curiosity. Let's at least look at that perspective. So I block that, you will go there. I block like this, you will go where? Here, of course. You can see this triangle. I don't know if that's the thing to be looking at, though. Well, what I think it's doing... I mean, it's running several checks. So it's going to run one here for what's directly below, then here for what's directly below. Ah. So a surface whose visibility I haven't been considering is this one, this wall here. That's going to inform it about what kind of vertical shaft it's in. Is it? Probably. So in that case, just to see what it does, because I'm not currently able to predict accurately, let's hide... Well, let's hide... Oh boy. If I hide this... Fascinating. If I hide this, you'll just fall on it. But what if we do it this way? What are you going to do now? There we go! Ah! Okay, so I did something I didn't predict I was going to do, which was to hide the floor so it could fall through. I kept thinking I wanted it to think it was way in front. And if it had done that, then it would just keep falling forever because it would see this wall. Because again, I wasn't considering those. Okay, so accidentally did the right thing by experimenting with trying to do something that wouldn't have been the right thing. That's okay. I'll take it. Unreachable.
It was slowly dawning on Fitch just how unreachable Jan had become.
Why, yes.
7 time zones apart, with no real information on who he was. He might never be able to talk to him again, confirm what was wrong, or whether he was even currently all right.
In some way or another, I'm pretty sure he's not. Okay, so after 30 moves, that's gonna go here. You are in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so what did I just do? I punched through the floor. So if well, I can go here for one thing. If I could somehow fall through this, I don't know if that would take me where I want to be. There is a hole here. Let's try to get pushed into that hole and see what happens. Can I trivially do that? I would want to locate myself at this position, but I have a parity issue among other things. Several other things. One is that I can't actually move there from the perspective I want to be in. Okay, so one thing is a parity issue. Without an elevator, I don't think I can adjust parity, can I? A night move is 1, 2, 3. That's the same oddness as 1. If I'm going up on top of another box, how many moves is that? 1, well, let's just do it. And count, because that's easier than visualizing, apparently. Yes. So from here to there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Manhattan moves. Which again has the same oddness as 1. I don't think I can travel an even-numbered amount of space in one move. Unless there's a way I'm just not thinking of. So this may be more of a scraper situation than a get pushed one. So what if I get scraped? That's kind of similar to what I wanted. It did let me fall down the thing. Okay, so I think that is involved in what I want to do. What I need, I think, is actually very clear. Build a tower on top of that, stand on top of the tower, and I'll be high enough to miss this and that and fall there. Maybe that's optimistic, but plausible. Okay, build a tower on top of the 30. Move efficiently to do this. And now to do it from here, do I know how I will be doing that? At present I don't think I can, so I probably want to build it the other way around. So this first. I would rather actually move here. Gets me closer to where I'm going. Okay, tower level 1 and tower level 2 will happen from where there's plenty of space. Good, I can get over. Right, I want to horseman my way over to where? I guess here is probably fine. Okay, the location I want this box to be in is here, which is 1 in this direction. So hop, push, get to the other side, push, now me on top, and then just wait some time, get to a place where you're in the right perspective. So I need to be here now. Okay, when did I start wasting time? Here, okay. So now, right, I do need to hop on. So this is correct. Then I need to hop off and back on. Like that, right? Okay. Not like 100% as I predicted, but the action was correct. Good enough for me. Alright, yeah, so like it was just this puzzle. These two, no problem at all. Just this is the big roadblock. Gigantic spike in the middle of an otherwise very smooth curve. Peeking around from on top of this little tree. That's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm about to find out. Oh, nothing special. That's just where this world continues. Did I just do 6-9? The climb. Yes, I did. Alright, 6-10. Powerless.
What did it mean to be close friends in an online world? If someone Fitch knew was going through a difficult time, he wanted to be around to check up on them, to make sure they were okay. But now, a friend had gone silent. One who he was only loosely connected to via an anonymized text-based messaging system. If their connection had always been that fragile, were they ever really close at all?
Asking the real questions. So I don't think there's anything special about this black thingy, right? It'd be nice to verify that stepping on it doesn't do anything special, but I think just this implied shadow is just a regular stone block colored a little darker, just to show me where that thing is in space. And that's just a regular stone block colored a lot darker, right? I think I can work my way up top of that thing, just to be sure it behaves as I expect. Because I don't specifically recall things that dark showing up in previous puzzles. It probably has happened, just not when I was paying attention. Okay, so that's compatible, and I can hop onto it. Okay, so just a regular block as I thought. Great. Presumably that plays the role of scraper. If scrape, where's horizontal movement? Is this the only one? Well, all that does is move here. The exit is where? Right there. So hold 5 things, and hold 5 things, like I can't just press. But as soon as I press 1, action happens. Okay, so this little field of posts. But action can happen multiple times. From this perspective, that would put something on my head. Aha! And I may see why that could be desirable. Or at least I had a fleeting glimmer of that insight, and I will now take the action with the assumption that what I no longer am able to hold in my head was going to be useful. Alright, so I'm in slide mode now because I can't roll with the thing on top of me. And if I walk to here... That doesn't scrape? I guess not. Is there a perspective that scrapes from? Oh, maybe not. That one. Ah, okay. So front side, no, I can see it going beside, yeah. Back side, though, that's where scrape works. Okay, so again, consider the face, the side face that is facing the camera. That one affects the behavior, I guess. You'll need to get out of my way for this to do anything. Yes, okay. I understand well enough what's happening. Maybe not perfectly, but well enough. So, yes, one of the things I did, got a thing on a switch. And that was this one. Okay. Can I simply do that in the other... Oh, I think I see your joke. At your bottom level, one elevation up from there, 2 up at your bottom level, and this one I can just push onto directly. So I want a stack of 3 on my head. How is that going to happen? Oh, I think I know. Make a stack of 4 and scrape the bottom off while replacing it. That's what I think I want to do. Okay, I might be getting a little ahead of myself, but I had a vision. Let's see if it pans out. Stack of 3, I want a stack of 4. Stack of 4. Now I want to replace the bottom element in this array. And I need behindness for that. Behindness was achieved. And yeah, I should just be able to do this, right? Perfect. Okay. So now I have a stack of 3. With judicious scraping, I should be able to put something... Wait, this is backwards. I'm thinking about this wrong, huh? Oh, I'm totally thinking about this wrong. Oh, never mind. Okay. No, all this is gonna let me do is, well, not what I want, right? A taller stack here? If this was a stack of 4, that might go in that location. Here it goes there. Okay, stack of 5. I mean, I have 5. Alright, I have 5. I can probably just... Yeah, I have 5. But they won't go on my head. No, they will not go on my head, right? I can get 4 on my head. With the scraping technique. So if I could push... Whoa, that was... interesting. Okay, so that's how falling propagates. It first processes like bottom up. Makes sense? How else would it do it? Just to see what will happen. This won't be what I want. But what... Oh, actually, with the perspective... Never mind, that totally works. Alright, got 5 on my head. With 5 on head... I can legally make... Ooh... Sure. Sure. Totally what I planned to do this whole time. Completely on purpose. Alright. As good as that is, I don't yet have a plan for this. These two are the same. I can get them both, and this I can just push into when I'm done. But this one... This is tricky. Can I just make a stack of 4 and do the same thing, maybe? I'll try it. Yes, I think making a stack of 4 involves first get them off my head, then restack. Oops, 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 oops. That was the first time I've actually gotten confused as to, like, which... That was fun. Which direction was which. I pressed down expecting southeast instead of southwest. That was the first time that that happened since I chose to do the controls like this. Oops, not there, here. Oh shoot, that's pressed now, so I can't reuse this. I see. That could be a problem. What if it wasn't? What if I could instead... let's see here. This might work. It did! Okay, good enough for me. Alright, so now, simple scrape this side. Simple scrape that side, which I don't have to actually carry to do. I can just have it carried by its friend. That's not true. Wait, no, that's out of range. I had to have done that earlier, huh? Can I do it with a 4 stack now and still be able to do the... I doubt it. Okay, this might require a form of juggling that doesn't knock as many off my head at a time as it did. But just to check that this works at least. Yes, as expected. Can I still do that? Just from a different, like, angle? Yes, totally. I put that here. And that'll work the same. Close enough? Sure. Now, stack of 2. I think there was some good fortune in my happening to do this in an order that's compatible with solving the puzzle for the most part. I could have made this a lot harder on myself by... Oh, shoot. Actually, has my fortune run out? Because this is... the location I want to be for that... really does want a stack of 2 on my head. Never mind, now I run into issues. Okay. Could be that these require different approaches. Let's just make sure there isn't a simpler way to get that there. Yeah, not that I can see. I can still get one on my head without anyone else's help. Is one on my head enough, or do I need two? I think one is enough, isn't it? So all I need to do is set this up to scrape. Which I would do from... I see an angle. I saw an angle for a moment. Ooh, I don't anymore. Here's one, okay. I was pretty sure there was one, I just could not see it at the time. There we go. There we go. Alright, solved. That was cool. Reasonably intuitive. And again, I think I had some luck there, but I will take luck. Luck is acceptable. Alright, and that is the end of World 6, apparently. Then there's this. Oh! Name of the game. Do I do it, or do I secret hunt? I gotta do it. I'm gonna keep the momentum. Really? Now? No, this feels too final. This feels too final. And I don't want to step into a final at, like, you know, this late stage in the day. So let's secret hunt for a moment. I knew where I was going once. Nothing that I've stepped into has implied that I could get there. That's probably where I want to be. So this tree here, which is not really particularly visible with a pause screen up. It's possible I just don't have access yet. And it's past the title drop level. But I'll sniff a little bit more. I mean, this is all the same level, so nothing new will be revealed by rotating here. I have to change actual, like, world elevation levels for anything to happen. Or have some other mechanic I can access. Hello. Can I land here? I don't think so. Can I use an occlusion trick to get there? Hold up, I spotted a target. So this adjacency may be of interest, because those smaller trees are the type I'm trying to climb. This is suspicious. It is a place I can step. So this is the one I want to step on. For that. No push to make me fall. Which way did I come from? I have no idea. Must have been this way. That's where I want to be. I don't think I have a way there. No, I really don't. And I can't tell where this tree would even lead, but it feels like it might lead in the right direction. Okay, well, the World 5 secret came kind of very late. And I really should actually finish, like, the transition back to the hub from World 6 to make sure I'm not just trying to do something that's never going to work. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I sniffed, and I did not detect the smell that I was after. Alright, that's fine. So, next time, A puzzle that doesn't belong to any world and just has the name of the game. I will see you then for this.